Another steep ramp. Today we're out on the Cumberland River. Never fished this area before, never fished this ramp, but hopefully we can get out of here safely.
Out here fishing the Cumberland River and got me a nice spot. And guess what it was on? Shaky head.
Fish on rock transition. Of course, he was there. Got a belly on him. But yeah, check out this rock transition right here. Look at the color on that thing. It's for you, Mike. Hopefully you're watching. Oh, lizard. Couldn't really tell I'm hitting it though. First one on the net, dude. Just trying to adjust the camera settings, and this guy bit it. See that? I just let that bait soak. And bam! That's just an 1/8 ounce Ned rig. Fishing these rivers, you don't want anything too heavy get caught up in those rocks. Not sure if you'll be able to tell or not. You see how it's just rock wall, and then it gets that little point right there and it kind of cuts in. Should be a fish there. We'll see if that comes true or not. Yep, that's a fish right there. Oh, no. Oh, there's also some eddies that's forming right there, little swirls, creating some oxygen, a little current break. See if there's a fish there. No fish on that point. Really shallow right here though. I can see the bottom of the river. It's probably like a foot and a half. Arrow got one. Of course, he was on that point.
Smalley. He was right on that point. Right where he was supposed to be.
Should be some fish around here too. This one? Yep, of course. Again, we got some big chunk rock right here. It's a little different. And we got some mud line. That's why these fish are here. So if you're fishing the river, all this stuff looks the same. You got to find the stuff that looks different. And you find these guys. They're small, but believe me, they're fun to catch. One of the things that you'll notice too when you're fishing for these fish, at least these spots, they don't hit very hard. You just gotta really pay attention to your line. Know what it's like to work that bait, and when it feels different, then that's when you set the hook and that fish is normally there. I don't fish these little slips much, but it will be interesting to see if there's a fish there or not. I think I'm gonna try to hit the back of the slip first. Yep, and I think there's a fish on there. Ah. Yep, got him this time. He was there in that back of the slip. It's actually really fun. I know I've said that a few times, but that's what she looks like. So here's another transition point I'm talking about. You see how it's just like rock banks right here? And it's got that little point. Looks like there's a little lay down there. We should be able to find one on that point. Ooh, got one. So the rod I'm using is just like a 7-foot rod that's medium light and got 20-pound braid with a 6-pound leader, using an FG knot. Boat's currently sitting about 11 feet of water, casting towards the bank. And I've been about a foot or two off the bank. See how it transitioned to mud right here? There still should be something here with this transition.
So using an 1/8 ounce shaky head, but it's getting stuck on the bottom, so I'll just put a bigger Z-man on it, and still effective. It was right on that point, right when it transitions to that big slab rock to dirt pile. Just picked it up.
All right, I brought us on this other side of the river. Again, similar pattern, trying to find some rock and then transition into a mud bank. What we're looking for is something a little different on the bank. Just don't fish the same stuff. Look for those little breaks. See if we can find some on this side. Oh, got one. Wasn't expecting one on off this mud bottom. There's a little bit of chunk rock we just passed there, which you might have saw in the video. If I would have thought a fish would have been around, I would have thought it would have been around those rocks, but this one was around mud bottom. I'm gonna fish this to those little chunk rock right there. Oh, that's another one. Can't physically see it, but there's a little bit of chunk wood down there. It's like with these little laydowns, and I think that's where I caught my last 2 fishes. They were just kind of hovering around the little laydowns, which you can't really see until you passed it. Hey guys, do me a favor. If you haven't liked the channel yet, or you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and hit that like button, because I'm catching a few fish here and it's a lot of fun. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Fish a lot around Middle Tennessee. All right, the battery's about to die on this camera, so I thought I'd do a quick summary. Again, we're just kind of fishing along the bank, letting the river take us down current, just slowly drifting our rig. Arrow's currently retying as he got hung up earlier, trying to fish as light as weight as we can, but every once in a while I'll try to go to something heavier and just kind of adjust and go from there. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Stay tuned, see if we catch any other big ones. Going for that co-angler of the year title.
Learning from the best, Mr. Mark out here. It's number 3, Smalley now.
All right guys, it's about 1:20. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's video. Had a lot of fun fishing out here on the Cumberland River. Felt like we were catching them all day today. It was a lot of fun. Just where there were natural rock transitions, using a shaky head, crankbait, Ned rig, basically anything we threw they bit. Later in the afternoon it got sunny, and then some winds came in, so we had to get off the main lake and went into Stones Rivers a little bit, and I didn't catch anything back there, but Arrow caught like 3 fish. Nothing really the size, but able to get a largemouth. That water back there was a little bit more stagnant, and it's the first time I'm being back there. It's pretty interesting. Ran into one other guy that was running back there, but currently out on the back on the main river, and I think I'm gonna fish a few more rock piles, then call it a day. Appreciate you all watching. Until next time.